Top off the motherfucking coupe. They closed the door, but I still made it through. Blood in my neck, look how much I done grew. Overtime for to make sure I don't lose. Running up with my partner, give a lot to my mama. Doing bad, but I know that's a lot for me to do. I was tired of doing the same.
What's up guys, it's your girl Lori and I'm back again once again with another freaking video. And today I'm going to be telling y'all a story time about how I lost my baby. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, I went to my cousin's house for a week in Hamburg. So everything was going good until we decided to go to Solo. But we ended up here in Crossett, where I'm at right now, because my cousin wanted to do a play. So I was like, okay, y'all doing the play and whatever, okay? So mind you, I'm pregnant, right? Okay. So I told her this already. So motherfuckers did not give a fuck. So I was like, okay, maybe she just playing with me on some shit. But then we ended up going to Cello. And I was like, why is we going to Cello? And she was like, oh, Zay and them wanted to go to Cello. We just wanted to go down there to just chill and whatever. We ain't gonna stay down there long. So I went to Cello with them. Mind you, I told everybody that I was fucking pregnant. But then the motherfucker did not care. So when I got there, my ex-girlfriend gonna come up and say, oh yeah, you was talking about my mama. Was you talking about my mama and shit like that? And I was like, huh? Who was talking about your mama? Because I don't even know your mama and I don't even know you. And she had looked at K-Baby, my cousin, and was like, oh, she told me that you was talking about my mama. And I was like, who was talking about your mama? Because I don't even, who was talking about your mama? So I was confused at that moment, cause like, what you mean I was talking about your mama? I don't even know your mama. I don't know your mama. So everything was good until
2 minutes later.
We had this conversation with Zay and my ex. So we had turned to Zay and was like, so you brought me down here knowing your girlfriend was down here and all this other shit so you can fight her, so I can fight her and shit. How the fuck is I gonna fight nobody when I'm pregnant? See, like, who in their right mind would, like, you know what I'm saying? So, after all that shit happened, she gonna tell my son, oh, she asked Zay, my ex, was I the girl that he told her that I was dead? So, he told the girl that I was dead. Like, come on, be for real. Bitch, you I look dead. I'm right here in your face. So she said, oh, this the girl you said that she was dead and some more other shit. And I was like, confused and like, you told this girl I was dead and I'm right here in her face. So everything was cool. So we had told each other, we had asked each other, do we want to run our phase and whatever. So she said no. And K-Baby, she said she had a problem with my cousin. And I was like, okay. So the night was just cool and whatever. Until motherfuckers came up in the room when I was halfway asleep to my son. Oh, your cousin up in there talking shit about you and some other shit. So I told her to come here. And shit like that. And I asked her, was she talking about me? And she was like, see what happened was your ass lying. The fuck? Your ass lying. Acting like you ain't never said shit. But you up in there lying. So I was like, you backdoored me on some shit because I don't even like this girl. But why are you up in there talking to her like y'all friends? when she was just on your ass. That's why I didn't want to. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't want to speak on the type of shit. Because that shit would have pissed me off, and it still is pissing me off. Because, like, girl, fuck you mean? So I did say I was gonna slap the fuck out of her because, like, what? You up in there with some people that I don't even fucking like. And then, okay, so we went in the house for a little minute. We went up in the house and shit because not only that we was heated and some more other shit. So me and my cousin went up in the house and left them outside talking. So they came back and got me and was like, oh, I want to talk to you and shit like that. She want to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So so me and my cousin went outside to see what she had to say. And she was like, so how long you and Zay been talking and this and this and this and that? So I was like, me in my head, like, this ain't none of your motherfucking business. But then in the same place, my outside me was like, we only been talking for like 6 months. Because we was talking for 6 months. On some shit. But I told everybody I had a man. Which and I do. That was my baby father. The fuck? So I had, but then they mama got them coming on and stuff. I was finna fight that little sister and shit because she got bald with me for no motherfucking reason. Like, and then they had to stop me from getting close to her because I was finna slap her ass. But then my inside me would kept telling me no because she's 14 and I go to jail. I'm 18. So that being said, we went to a motherfucking party, right? So we went to a party next door and shit. Out of nowhere, the damn motherfucking landlord talking about some evicted. So the woman had evicted the people that was living in the apartment that the party was at. And I was like, what the fuck? It was like everything was happening at once. Like the argument, all that shit happened in one day. So we was running all the fucking across the motherfucking apartment complex and shit. Away from the people. The fucking police, because people are scary and shit. So Zay told this girl to jump over the motherfucking thing. Cause it's like a staircase and shit like that. But you know the rail that be on the side and shit. So he told her to jump off the jump over that shit. She jumped over and hurt her ankle and shit. So when she did that, she went to the hospital and shit for her ankle because of that incident and shit. So tell me why her man was fucking another female while she in the hospital. Like, my ex is her nigga, so like, I didn't do nothing. The whole motherfucking I didn't do shit. I'm sitting here like, how you fucking on this girl when your girlfriend is up in the hospital and shit for her ankle? So after they did all of that, his girlfriend had found out because the girl was crying and shit, and she was like, oh, I didn't know that was your nigga and shit like that. And I was like, girl, fuck you crying for? But I didn't know that she was 15, so we had found out she was 15. Zay only 17, so he going to motherfucking jail. And after that, the next day, I had told her I wanted to go home. I told her, okay, baby, I don't want to go home, because, like, what the fuck? But then, she came outside and wanted to fight me, so I went to the office. The office people, mind you, I'm pregnant. I can't fight you, bitch. So I I went to the motherfucking office lady and was like, can I stay up in here to call my people so I can go home on some shit? She was like, yeah, you can stay up in here so you can call your people. And I was like, okay. So 5 minutes later, here come Gay Baby and them coming outside trying to fight me and shit. I'm on the phone with my dudes like, come please, come get me on some shit. So the people had called, the office people had called the police. So the police had told me to walk to Walmart and shit. So I had went to the stop sign. I didn't feel no blood then. I didn't feel no blood or nothing. Because when I went to the bathroom, woke up, went to the bathroom, wasn't shit bleeding down there. Until I went outside, until I had that big ass altercation with them. And I went outside and shit like that. So then I was like walking to the stop sign and shit. All of a sudden, I looked in my pants. There was a lot of blood and shit around my legs, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I called the ambulance to come get me and shit, so I could see what was going on with the baby and shit like that. When I got rushed there, they acted like they can't find my information and shit. So I had to tell them my information because it seemed like they can't motherfucking find it. So, that being said, the doctors and shit checked me. They checked me for all of that. They checked me for STD, all of that shit. All of that shit in one. So, they was like doing the ultrasound thing and they was like, I don't see no baby and shit like that. And I was like, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Cause, bitch. Cause it was a baby up in there. My mama was a baby in there. What the fuck? So I was sitting here like crying and shit, boo-hooing on the phone. Because like, cause I know I just had this fucking baby in my stomach. So I was like, okay. Something wrong. But then the doctor was like, I'm sorry you had a miscarriage and shit like that. And I was like, devastated. Like, I didn't know what to do. I just started crying. Then I was on the phone with my dukes and my brother. And I was like, can somebody please come get me on some shit? Because, like, I'm scared. And I got home, took a shower, and went to sleep that same day. And then this bitch, K-Baby, gonna call my phone talking about I just burnt your clothes and I just bleached your clothes. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about them clothes. Fuck you in them clothes, cause bitch, you know what the fuck you were doing when you brought me to this fucking cellar. Bitch, I told you I was pregnant, hoe. Like, be for real. So, me and her not friends to this day. Me and her not cool. My nigga don't like her. Or none of that. My nigga do not fucking like her. She just, And that's basically what happened with that whole CeeLo story and shit. Thank y'all for watching. Lori is out. And she tied too. Lori is out.
I took the top off the motherfucking coupe. They closed the door, but I still made it through. Blood in my neck, look how much I done grew. Overtime for to make sure I don't lose. Running up with my partner, give a lot to my mom. Doing bad, but I know that's a lot for me to do. I was tired of doing the same.